trip abroad together with her boyfriend and now husband. They went around Spain to celebrate love and summer. But you know,
For the benefit of our most welcome guests, Table Topics is a great opportunity to practice impromptu speaking. Each speech is from 1 to 2 minutes, and as a Table Topics master, I am going to call on anyone I choose in the audience, including guests. Speak soon. Yahaya, tell us about the funniest holiday celebration you had with children at the time when you were a child or an adult. Your choice.
Yarate.
I don't know.
She said it's the baby.
I don't know.
Madam Table Topics Master, my fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Actually, I always had fun, but nothing stands out in my memory. Holidays. I would rather speak about our speeches today, because I do believe that they were really, really profoundly deep and very inspiring. We spoke about the different qualities that any person should have, and I really can relate with them. And Rochelle, I have to say, she was talking about movement, and I have to say, it is not my thing, but I really appreciate the grace. And I really enjoy people who move gracefully. And I hope I do. Not at this podium, but this is really just struck me how beautifully she moves around, and you know, I really appreciated that. And I think that about listening and about being humble, that Kevin was speaking about, is very important too, and how you listen to people, and that is the most valuable. Anyway, that's it.
What was your most romantic holiday getaway, and what made it so? Michael?
Kiss him down. He's blushing.
Madam Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters. Yes. What's romance? What's romance? A bouquet of flowers, the moon shining, holding hands somewhere on a beach. Or is it really an experience with somebody special? Is it climbing a mountain, maybe Kilimanjaro? Camping in the dirt? Eating the same canned beans every night? All the way to the top.
Romance.
What's romance? My most romantic holiday was climbing the Kilimanjaro. In a way, it combined both of these. So we started at the very bottom, quite fit. We had our own luggage, but we also had porters, and we went on our way. And the first day was fabulous. We went through all these lush green fields and areas, and we were faster than our porters. The second day got a bit drier and a bit harder. The third day, we started getting a headache because of the altitude. The fourth day, We were sitting in our tent in the dirt. There was a moon. There was great compassion for each other. And nose bleeding and a headache because of the outages. The 5th day, we were just underneath the summit. And walked down. We decided together we won't make it all the way up there. And we decided to turn around and walk down the mountain. And I think this was actually in many ways a very romantic holiday, because it was an exceptional experience with somebody who was very dear to me. And I think nothing combines two people like such an experience. And I think it's uncomparable to flowers or just the moon shining.
Jane, tell us
I'm
about,
the general evaluator,
Oh,
but
you
I'll
are?
stand with my
Alright.
back to
Never
the
mind.
audience if you'd like.
and tell us about a special holiday celebration you have organized for someone dear to you.
Thank you. Then table topics, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. I was so in love with your table topics. I have to tell you, I'm ready to go to Mount Kilimanjaro. Fabulous. I did Mount Fuji, not so fabulous. You can do that in 2 days. The best celebration for somebody I loved was my daughter's 16th birthday. It's not as romantic. It was just really alive. It was really great because I was taking it from the Spanish tradition of, what do you call it? Quintas? Oh, Quintessana. Something? Yes, quinceanera. There you go. Thank you. And I wanted her to have a really great time. And I made it a surprise party, which worked. That already was a surprise to me. It took weeks. I did personal invitations. I rented a place in Park Slope. I don't remember the name because I'm stressed that I'm standing up trying to remember what I'm telling you. But it was a lovely place. I rented a gas thing to blow up about 250 balloons, which was time consuming. We had a band, we had speakers, we had everything. And being able to get her there and walk in thinking she was going to somebody else's party, and her surprise, and there were about 100 people, and she was thrilled, and people came up one at a time and with candles and had speeches. It was before Toastmasters. So maybe that's what got her into Toastmasters. That was my celebration preparation for somebody I loved. It turned out excellent and made us all very happy.
Have time for one more. What would you change about the traditional way to celebrate a common holiday? You can choose any, and why? Pamela.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, and fellow Toastmasters and guests. There are many ways to change something traditional. And my mother taught me one way when I was very young. She was famous for organizing birthday parties, my birthday parties. This was her thing that she lived for all year, and she spent months planning on how to make them unusual. And one of the most unusual birthday parties she threw me was one that I then repeated for my son, which is a backwards party. And this could be used, this same theory could be used, say, for Thanksgiving dinner. But the theory was this. First, all the invitations I had to write with my left hand, and they were written backwards, so that you had to pick them up and show them in the mirror in order to read the invitation. That was step number one. People arrived in their pajamas. They sat with the chairs turned backwards at the table. We played pin the tail off the donkey, blindfolded, and put the candy back in the piñata. Of course, we started with the cake and the ice cream. So for Thanksgiving dinner, this could be perfect. You start, of course, with dessert, and then you work your way backwards. I think that doing things in an unexpected way, in doing them, I'm not going there, backwards, has a lot going for it, and I think that that theory could be used for any of the holidays.